Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm going to be your coach today through Phase 2 Upper Body Strength. We've done Phase 1, so we're ready for Phase 2. Let's make a start by letting me introduce you to your workout partners for today. We have Level 1, Gabrielle. We have Level 2, Nicola. And Level 3, we have Garrett. Pick your level. You're in control of your body. Let's make a start. Let's lie down and start with our press-ups. Remember your position here, pressing up and down. Great. Awesome. And now let's turn it over onto your back so that we can do our pretzel stretch. Remember to cross your legs over and then pull towards your opposite shoulder. Really feel a stretch in your back. And now let's rotate out to the side and then look in the opposite direction of your rotation. Hold that, enjoy the stretch, enjoy the release. Come back to center, uncross and cross over. Pull up to the opposite side. Enjoy that stretch and take it over to the side. Come back up and relax. Let's get ready for our supine adductor stretch. You remember this one. One knee up at a time. Hands are on your inner thighs and you're pushing out. You're really relaxing into the stretch. Hold the stretch there. One more second. And now let's take it to our side lying quad exercise. So remember your cues for lying on your side, supporting your neck, pull your quad, hold your foot at your laces and pull that heel to your glute and really feel that stretch in your quads. Want to stretch out your quads. Reverse over now. Let's hit that other side. Again, grabbing at your laces, making sure you're nice aligned, your body's aligned, you're resting your head, you're in a nice straight line, and you're really feeling your quad stretch. Great job. It's time to come up into a kneeling position and stretch out our hip flexors. So remember, come up into your kneeling position, lunge forward, and then lean into your stretch, making sure you keep your body nice straight back. Enjoy the stretch, and then slowly ease back to stretch out your hamstring. Really enjoy your hamstring stretch, making sure that you're hinging at the hips. Come back up and pull that toe towards your shin and really feel a stretch in your calf there. Hold that calf stretch, really feel it release, and then switch to the other side. With the hip flexor, you're nice straight back, your knees in a great position. Flexing forward, really feeling the stretch through here. And now, again, reach back into your hamstring stretch. Feel that stretch flexing at your hips. We never bend, we always flex forward. And then go ahead and pull your toe up again so that you can feel the stretch in the calf. Wonderful. Enjoy that stretch, your last stretch. And now we're going to come up to standing so we can get our breaths going. So put your hand on your tummy and give me 2 really deep belly breaths. So breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, expanding your tummy in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can give me one more, breathing in, relaxing away all that stress, breathe out, and let's go on to our head hang. So head hangs forward, looking down, and then just look across at your one arm. Enjoy the stretch here. Come back to center, and then let's go over to the other side. The whole time being mindful to relax your upper body here. Relaxing your shoulders, releasing the stretch. Let's go into our cross chest. Standing nice and tall. Really feel that stretch, making sure you're holding above your elbow. Nice job, your shoulders down. Always make sure your shoulders down. Come back to center and release to the other side. Let your stress melt away as we prepare for our workout. Enjoy the stretch. Great job, hold it right there. Wonderful, and let's move into our penguin. So you remember the penguin, you're making your wings and you're pulling your elbows forward. Your chest is high. We're smiling because we're really releasing our stress from the day. Hold that right there. Make them fists, pull back into the swan. Our animal exercises, really hold that. Your chest is forward, you're really feeling that stretch. hold right there. And now let's go into our standing upper trap. We're going to grab this arm with this wrist and pull down. Look over to the opposite side. Really feel your muscles relaxing here. Come out to center and then repeat on the other side. Pulling down, really releasing, and then looking across. Let your tension from the day melt away in this stretch, remembering to breathe in every one of our stretches. As now we go into our standing tricep, I want you to put your arm up high, position down your back, and then gently ease into the stretch, stretching out behind your arm here, your tricep muscle. I want you to hold, come back down, lift up, come back down, and great job. And now let's go on to our pec stretch. So I want you to lace your fingers behind your neck, being really mindful not to push your head forward, and let's just gently pull the arms back, really opening up your chest, stretching out your pecs. Great, we're done with our stretches, and now it's time to move on to our strength workout. And we're using my favorite piece of equipment today, which are resistance bands. So let's get going with our first exercise. Take your band, and I want you to take a nice lunge step. I'm going to do this one with you. Lunge step, I want you to come forward so that you're leaning forward, chest is down, and just pull the bands back, making sure that you keep your arms straight. You're locked at your elbow, and as you come back, you're not going past the plane of your body. So you're not going past your glutes. You're stopping as you get to your glutes, which is awesome. And I want you to continue that right there. And I want you to really be very mindful that you're controlling this movement, controlling on the way in and controlling on the way back. Being really careful to go forward and back. Awesome. We have 2 more to go. 1 more, and relax. Let's come up and switch to the other side for our second set. And the reason we're going to do that is so that we work both legs. You're getting double money here, double for your money. We're working both legs for our second set. We're really working your quads, flexing forward at the hips, hinging at the hips, and let's get going. Really great. Pull back. Now, the great thing about resistance bands is that you can adjust your resistance. Nicola's really choked up on hers because she really wasn't feeling it when she's just holding the handles, and that's the joy of variable resistance. You get to pick your own resistance, which is why these bands are good for beginners, they're good for advanced and intermediate exercises. Give me 1 more, and let's move on to our second exercise. Put both feet on this time and come down into a quarter squat position. Cross your hands over. Take a hold. And what I want you to do is, again, flexing forward, I want you to lift up and back down. Lifting up and back down. Now, while you're doing it, you want to really be mindful that your chest is really facing the floor. We want to make sure that we're working the correct muscles, and in order to do that, you really need to have your body in a great position. Look at Garrett here. He's really flexed forward and he's feeling it. And another thing that you can do is you can look over here. She's just on 1 foot. She's wrapped it around 1 foot to make sure that she can really get minimal resistance because she's new to exercising. And as you get better and as you get stronger, you can open your legs wider and really improve that stretch. So just give me 1 more here. Take a little deep breath, come up to standing, relax your back. Wonderful, you've got this move down. So we're going to move on to our second set. Get back into position. And let's start. Lifting up and down, up and back down. Looking good, Gabrielle. Now the whole time on this exercise, you're keeping your core nice and tight. Every exercise, we're working your core, you're working your shoulder muscles, and in the squat position, we're working quads, we're working glutes, and that's great because this one little exercise is working your entire body. Now, as you start to feel fatigued, it's a time where you ask yourself, why am I working out? I'm working out because I want to get stronger and I want to improve. And that's what these exercises are doing for you. We're improving your core stability, we're improving your shoulders, we're improving your quads. Looking good. Give me one more. Great job. Now let's move on to our next exercise. For this one, we need to get down into a kneeling position. Down you go. Show them how to do it, guys. Down you get. Wonderful. So we're going to do what's called internal rotation first. Now, internal rotation is slightly easier. So as you pull your arm in, getting set, Garrett, come on, catch up. As you're pulling in and then you're pulling out, the whole time you're making sure that your elbow stays tight into your body. Very slight movement, it's very controlled movement. So find the position. Some exercises, it'll take you a while to feel that you're using the right muscles. Your rotator cuff has 4 muscles in there, and we're working those muscles with internal rotation. And it's slow, it's controlled. You'll feel it if you're doing it right. And remember to breathe. I'm always forgetting to breathe when I exercise. Can't help it. But I'm here to remind you not to forget. I want you to breathe in and really focus on the muscles that we're working. So we've got 3 more to do. So give me 2 more. Give me your last one. And now let's take it to external rotation. And how you do that is you just come out on the opposite side. So this time we're working the muscles that externally rotate. Great job. How's it feeling, Nick? Feeling good? Pulling out and back in. And again, be mindful, it's slow and controlled. It's a really controlled exercise. Remember to breathe. Breathe with me. Come on. Breathe with me in and out as you do this exercise. The other thing I love about bands is, you can really adjust the resistance and you can pop it in your purse and take it with you. These are things that you can do when you're stood at soccer games like I do when I'm with my kids. Pop it in my purse and get it out. I do the stretches while I'm out and about as well. Just constantly being dedicated to improving my body. Just 2 more to go. And then we're going to move on to our second set. So get yourself ready for the other side. Find your position, and then we're doing internal rotation. Now let me talk to you again about how you can adjust the resistance. Now pulling internally, you're much stronger than you are when you're externally rotating. So that's where you can choke up on the band and really focus on pulling in and being nice and controlled on the way in and on the way out. And as your muscle starts to fatigue, that's where, again, you affirm why you're working out. I want you to dig deep, remember to breathe, and keep it going. Keep it going because you can do it. We've got a couple more to go. Just 4 more. Awesome. Keep it going. Almost to the end here. 2 more. Give me 1 more. And then let's go back out to our external rotation, remembering to adjust your resistance accordingly to your level. So think about your level, think about where you're at, and then let's make a start. Let's get going. Out you go. Great job. So if you're really starting to find this difficult, you can always adjust your band. Adjust your band. You'll feel better, and then you'll manage to make it through the set on this. While you're doing an exercise like this where it's quite repetitive, you really just have to think to yourself about you're working out a lot of the muscles. Sometimes you can't feel the muscles you're working. Here, you're still working your core. You're being stable, and you're trying hard to really open up your shoulder and work your rotational muscle. Last one now. And relax. And now we're going to switch to the other side. So you're going to be over on your other knee. So enjoy this little stretch out and find your position. making sure that you're nicely lined up above with your knee and your hip. You're lined up, you find your position, and let's go back to internal rotation. So we're internally rotating again, making sure that you're in nice position, and let's start this set. Great job. Really focusing to breathe, remembering to breathe, remembering to really focus on pulling in. We're controlling on the way in, you're going to control on the way out, and just keep it nice and slow and controlled, and really work your shoulder muscles. Now when we're doing this second set, you are going to start feeling tired, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to coach you through to make sure that you get through this workout. So as you feel tired, if you need to adjust your resistance, do that. If not, just continue to breathe and be mindful and finish the exercise. Just 2 more left. Give me 1 more, and let's switch to the other arm. Let's work our other arm here. External rotation. Great job. And just keep going. Wonderful. Looking good. As you get stronger, you can really, the bands come in all kinds of different resistance levels also. So once you've made it to the point where you've stretched it as far as you can always move up to the next level of band. Variable resistance is one of my favorite types of exercises for getting strength. We're getting strong with something that you can take anywhere. You're traveling, you can take it with you. Like I said, anywhere you go, you can take your bands and continue these exercises. So we've got 1 more to go, and let's go to our second set. You ready? Internally rotating. I think you can remember to adjust your resistance. Let's make our last set hard so that we're really building strength all through your shoulder. Wonderful, looking good. Great. Remembering, as we get tired also, your body starts to move. You'll feel your hips starting to move. Set yourself still. The only thing you want to be moving is your shoulder muscles, and that's where your core comes in. That's where you focus, you breathe, you really tighten your core. And while you're doing that to make yourself nice and stable, what you're doing as well is strengthening your abs. So really think about that. Give me 2 more. Last one, and final external rotation here. Adjust your band, get your band in position, and start right away pulling out. Make sure that your elbow is tucked into your side. Again, you'll be starting to get fatigued, so you need to really focus on pulling your elbow into your side so that you've got a nice stationary point, so that you're really working. You also want to be mindful of your right angle. You should be at a nice right angle as you come out. Last one. Time to stand up, and let's get to our next exercise. I'm going to start working out. So come with me into a split squat position. Nice straight back. Nice squat position. Lunge, and we're going to lift up and back down. Now on this exercise, we're really going to notice how my thumbs are up first. My thumbs are up because I'm giving you a thumbs up because we're having a good time. Now as we're going up and down, I want you to be really controlled on the way up and on the way down. I want you to control up, control down. We're really working your shoulder muscles, and I know that I'm working my abs because I'm holding my abs really tight right now. Nice strong position. Give me 1 more, and then rest. Let's switch legs for our second set. Get your band set. Go back down into your lunge position. Back straight. Have a little shake before we go. And let's lift up and back down. Lift up and back down. Very slight pause at the top. And we're really breathing. Arms are coming all the way down, and my arms are never going above my shoulders. I always want to work your joints in their complete range of motion, and you never, in this position, there's no need for us to go above our shoulders. There's a small bony part in your shoulder, and sometimes if you're going up overhead, you can feel a little uncomfortable. So we're just going to stop in this position and lift and back down. And I'm breathing the whole time, but my abs are tight because I really want to get an ab workout. My quads are starting to burn, but keep it going. Last one. And relax. Now our next exercise really addresses your chest. So what I want you to do is take your band, hold your handles first, and then choke up on the band so that you really reduce your resistance a little. Come back into a squat position, and then I want you to really hinge at your hips and then come forward and back out, forward and out. We're doing just like a nice chest fly here. Always make sure that your palms are facing in, so you're bringing your palms together and back out. Now this whole movement is really coming from my chest, shoulders and back, and my abs are staying tight. The beauty of it also is that I'm in a nice squat position. So every time you're in this squat position, you're working your quads and your glutes, tightening up your glutes. Last one. Relax for a little second, just shake it out. And let's get ready to do one more set. Just take a deep breath. Get yourself set. Wiggle out your fingers a little. Go back into your squat position. Again. And let's make a start. Let's get going. Now while we're squatting, it's really important that notice how my knees never cross over my toes in front of my toes. My weight is pushed back through my heels and my core is tight, and I'm really just squeezing in and out. I'm squeezing in and I'm really working the tension both on the way in and on the way out. Feels good. You should really start feeling it now. Dig deep. Give me 3 more. 2 more. Give me your last one. Come on, make this one really slow. Great. Now let's stand on your band with both feet. Both feet on. And this time our arms are going to be coming up to the sides. Again, always remember to get that comfortable squat position. Are you ready? Set. Hold your abs tight. And let's lift up and back down. Up and back down. We're smiling. Your thumbs are pointed up, which helps you be in the right position. And you're really working your glutes and your quads. Notice how my arms are not going up above my shoulders. I'm stopping in the right position. Making sure you never really want to lock out your arms here. Keep going. Lifting up and back down. Now this feels too easy. What I'm going to do for these last few is I'm going to increase the resistance by widening my stance. I'm going to widen my stance, stay in a squat, and it really makes it a lot harder. Last one. Come back down. Take a little rest. Squeeze out. And let's get set again. Nutrition is such an important part of our fitness routine. We're all here because we're working towards a healthy, active lifestyle. Nutrition's so important. Take Prepare to give you that edge before training, give you a little pep in your step for when we're doing our strength workouts. Let's get ready and set. Breathe in, lift up. Awesome. It's our final set on this exercise. So I want you, if you can, dig deep, reach inside, and if you want to join me on increasing that resistance and stepping out, then that's awesome. Make sure you're not stretching out your back. You don't want to lean forward too much. Regular squat position here. We're in a regular squat position. All my body weight is through my heels. Again, I'm increase the resistance on this workout by just widening my squat stance. But if you're new to exercising, you can always just bring it in a little. Give me one more. Relax back down. And let's turn into our bicep exercise. Everyone wants strong biceps. So I want you to stand back on with 2 feet. Work in front of the arms for this exercise. Bicep curls. We're going to work one arm at a time. And let's lift up and back down. Up and back down. Always make sure while you're doing bicep curls that you're mindful that your palms are always going back straight down to your side. You're curling up and then back down. Great. Your abs are tight. You're really focusing on your bicep muscles. This is where you send all your energy to the muscle that you're working. Keep your core tight and try think about how you can stand as still as you can. And the only exercise you're doing is just working your biceps. Really starting to feel this now. Pump, pump up and back down. 3 more to go. Keep it going. Really feel this. Great. 1 more either side. And then let's just stretch out. Have a little wiggle. Get ready for our next set. Really gonna get those guns. Work on your guns. Come on. Sit. Get ready. Chest high. Contract your abs. And let's go. Lift and back down. Remembering always to turn your palms back in towards your body. Awesome. These exercises are wonderful exercise just for everything you do in your everyday life. You need to pick things up. You need to have a nice strong core, whether you're just doing simple things like grocery shopping, picking up the kids, or whether you're an athlete training for a triathlon. It's time to get some strength and continue on your quest towards a healthier and more active you. So here we go. Dig deep. Might start really feeling to burn now. Now don't forget that if you want to increase the resistance, just go ahead, widen your stance, and then keep it going. Just give me 2 more. Give me 1 more good curl either side. There you go. We've worked your guns. Now it's time to take it to your triceps, the back of your arm. Find a nice wide lunge stance for me this time. Really nice wide lunge. Your chest up, and I want you to tuck your elbows into your side, and then we're going to push back. We're going to isolate your triceps, and I want you to hinge at your hips. Hinge at your hips so you're nice and forward, making sure that your elbows stay into your sides. And as soon as you feel the resistance, that's when you stop. Isolate your triceps. Now I'm going to adjust my resistance. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to choke upon the band because I want to make these last few count. So do the same at home if you need to. Give me just 4 more here. Just 2 more. Last one. Relax. Switch your stance. You're going to switch. Another nice deep lunge here. Really want to work this last one. Elbows into your sides. Take a deep breath and let's pull back. Isolating your tricep muscles. Remembering to breathe. Great. Whenever you work your biceps, it's always good. We always want to stay nice and balanced. So if you're working the front of your body, you need to work the back of your body also. Often we neglect the back of our body, as Bob's philosophy is always work your anti-gravity muscles at the back of your body. Give me 1 more and let's go to a nice stretch. We've just worked all our upper body muscles. Take a deep breath for me first, and now let's just do the cross chest, remembering to grab above your elbow, remembering to keep your shoulders down low. Just hold this stretch, release the tension from your workout, come back down, take a deep breath and cross over to the other side. Again, I always have to reposition myself. Maybe you'll have to do the same to make sure that you're in the right position. Enjoy the stretch, and let's move to a pec stretch. Arms up, interlock your fingers, and then just pull back, making sure that you don't push your head forward. Standing up nice and tall. Congratulations on making it through another great Herbalife 24 workout. Way to go.